Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm cooking up some stir-fried rice in our wok. This is actually my first time using it. I was so excited. Ruby is off to the side taking the clips, and I am going to be sharing this recipe later on in the video. We also did try to make some onigiri again, but the crispy version this time. It worked out okay. One of them exploded, but we're still trying. And you can't even tell that 3 of them are heart-shaped, but they are. Thank you, DreamEgg, for sending us all a Sunrise One sound machine. The kids and I have been loving these so far. This was the night before. Ruby is demonstrating the setup and features. And speaking of Ruby, now that she's in high school, she's up by 4 a.m. I'm up by like 4:45, and the little ones wake up around 6. Ruby and I are both guilty of shutting off our phone alarms and going right back to sleep. One fact about me is I strongly dislike being woken up, especially to my phone alarm. The Sunrise One is not only a sound machine, it has a variety of different white noise sounds to promote peaceful sleep, and the alarm gradually brightens just like a sunrise while playing soothing music, easing us into our full busy day ahead, and overall feeling more productive and positive throughout the day. There's also a variety of colors to choose from. You don't have to do just a basic sunrise color. We'll show you them all. Wanted to show you how bright it goes in the dark also. Amir's one in his room is blue, Sultan's is pink, of course. I think Ruby chose red, and mine is just the basic sunrise. If you guys are interested in the Sunrise One, I'll have all the links in my description as well as a discount code for you guys. This was the day of the hurricane. I went ahead and stocked up on some snacks and just random little activities for the kids and medicines. And this is us outside. Florida hurricanes, for the most part, aren't really hurricanes. I feel like they're just tropical storms. They were saying this one was going to be a category 4, and there was all this like madness behind it, and it was really nothing at all, just wind and rain. Not gonna lie, some of the wind gusts were very strong. They were holding us up, but we went out a few hours even after this and walked around till we got caught in the rain. Then we ran back home. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the hurricane. The kids were home for 4 days. That was interesting, but they're back to school now. I tried to catch this bird falling out of the sky. The birds couldn't even fly, and now the wind was picking up here. It's going all different directions. There was multiple tornado warnings, but that never ended up happening unless we slept through it. The planes were still flying though, so I'm like, how do you guys cancel school but the planes are still flying? Anyways, this is our hurricane prep. We were headed into my room, just a bunch of snacks and water and drinks. Of course, I bought like an extra case of water because we always need that living in Florida. And this is the next day. I had a brand deal that I filmed for. Now I'm just cleaning up the kitchen really quick so I can make the kids something to eat. I'm going to show you guys the stir-fried rice recipe. These are the bags that my trash can came with. This is a new one, and I didn't know it was a bit smaller than the last one, but it's fine. It also came with an air freshener. This is my third Simple Human trash can, and I've never gotten this before. I think it's pretty cool. So far it doesn't work. I haven't noticed any difference. We take the trash out every day, so it never really has a chance to smell, but I like the idea. Also, why is there a J on the bag?
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect. It's so hard to decide. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is better.
I remembered I had some fruit to wash, so I'm going to do that while Ruby chops the onions and green onions for the stir fry.
Just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us we can, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is better.
The recipe for the stir fry is really easy. It's just day-old rice, 3 eggs because it's for me, Sultan, and Ruby. I added some salt on the eggs, and then some white onions, green onions, and bean sprouts. I like to save some of the green onions on the side to garnish on top. Those are the fruits that I washed earlier and some vegetables. Now I'm going to organize this BS drawer. That's literally what we call it. We always have one every time we move. I feel like everyone has one of these drawers. I picked up these organizers from Target the other day when I got the snacks and stuff. So I'm just going to try and make sense of this drawer the best way that I can.
Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste my
Now I'm going to sort out my tools. I've been doing some handiwork around the house and I'm accumulating more and more like screws and washers and just random stuff. I already had these organizers. I used to use them for tea, but I thought they would work perfect for this. Right now I just have all my little tools stuffed in the battery organizer, but I want to have this just for batteries, and I also need batteries. Every time I go to use AA batteries, I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have AAA. So once I get this cleared out, I can go ahead and order some more batteries and organize them in there.
Can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love.
This was supposed to be an anchor for TV, and I thought I would need a bigger screw, so I used this with an anchor. Didn't fit in the anchor, couldn't get it back out, so it's just a loss. I have to get another one. I don't know if you noticed, but Ruby's dad came in off camera there. He was wearing his Magic shirt. We're all excited for basketball season to start up, but for tonight we're watching One Piece. It's a weekly tradition that me, Ruby, and her dad watch One Piece together. I'm going to load up the dishwasher and put the fruits and vegetables away, and then I'll be back tomorrow.
Special about you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love.
This is the next afternoon. I'm showing you guys my soup dumplings. I have not attempted to make these yet, but I will one day. Also, I was making fried rice again because the kids asked for it. They ask for fried rice at least 2 to 3 times a week now, ever since I made it. I like to have my fried rice with this teriyaki seaweed. It's so good. I have a little morning cleaning routine that I do every day after I drop the kids off at school. Typically we're in a rush, like the last 5 minutes we're rushing, and I'll just leave out whatever's there. Sultan was doing another project last night, so all this stuff is out. I'm just going to tidy this up really quick. It's usually a mess in the morning. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the snake that I mentioned in my last cleaning video. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that adorable little picture that I posted of that tiny little baby snake. It grew since then. That was maybe like a month and a half ago. It happened pretty soon after we moved in. It was our first time opening that back door, and it was in between the track of the screen door. Like, it's a sliding door and then the screen. It was in between that. And like I said, when the kids had walked outside, Sultan walked ahead first, and then that's when the snake popped its head out, and then I grabbed Emir back and told Sultan to run back inside, and we closed the door. It was a small snake, but when I sent the picture to my dad, he's like, that looks like a diamondback. That looks like it's poisonous. So I freak out because I'm like, can it get in? Like, how did it even get into that position in the first place? Yes, it's small, but how does it know to do that? And I know the house was sitting for a few months with no activity, so who knows? But anyway, I call animal control. They confirm that the snake is poisonous. They come out. We can't find it anywhere. I'm assuming it just left. So I was still pretty scared. I remember being on the phone with my dad, like, are you sure it can't get in? I'm terrified. I feel like it's going to be able to get in. It's a small snake and I can handle it, but it's poisonous. And the kids are here and it's just, I was a mess. But since animal control couldn't find it, I just kind of let it go and forgot about it. But I was still scared to open that back door for all that time. So fast forward a month and a half later, we're taking the trash out to the back because they asked us to put our bins in the back. They can't be in the front. So we discovered a tarantula, I'm going to call it, because it's a humongous spider and it sits in the middle of this big web that it's spun. We call it Vecna because that's exactly what it looks like. So now we're scared of the spider. We're not even thinking about the snake. So I tell Sultan, like, hey, can you watch my back as I walk out through this door just to make sure nothing pops out or anything? Lo and behold, there's the snake again. And that's when I close the door and we see it, but we're like, oh, look at it. Wait, where's it going? Girl, the snake comes inside. And I caught it on camera. I'm going to include the clip. It's not like a clear clip, but let me zoom in and see if you guys can see it. Okay, I slowed it down and zoomed it in. You can see the little end of its tail. It's moving in slowly. Me and Sultan are like, okay, where's it going? What's going on? This was scary to watch back, but our screams were kind of hilarious. Look at the track where it meets. There's nothing there. We're still trying to figure out where did it go, because it looks like it disappeared. Remember, there was nothing there. There's still nothing there, and then you'll see something poke out right in the center. That's the snake. And as soon as we started screaming, it went right back out. So that's when I called my dad hysterical, and he came and took care of that snake. You guys know normally I try to just capture and release, but in this case he had to go because we gave him a chance the first time and he decided to be disrespectful again, so he had to go. So RIP. My dad did bring some snake repellent also, so I surrounded the perimeter of our entire house, backyard, front yard, with that, so hopefully we don't see any more. That was scary. I've never had something like that happen to me. We see snakes, it's normal because we live in Florida, but the fact that it can come inside, and how many times has it done that? It's like it knew exactly where to go. The snake could have been inside while we're sitting on the couch cackling watching TV. That's horrifying. I was just thinking about all the times that the snake could have been inside. And there was like a bunch of dead bugs back there, like flies, moths. It's also love bug season, and I guess that's just where they go to die. It was on my cleaning list that day to clean the backsliding door tracks. Imagine how horrifying that would have been if I was cleaning that area where my hands were close to it and the snake decided to pop its head out. Girl. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this vlog. I'm just finishing tidying up this area, and all those water bottles are the ones that the kids open up and never finish, so I put them where they can see them for when they are thirsty again. I transform real quick into some comfy clothes. I'm getting ready to edit. I will talk to you guys in the next one.